What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Red Wonders channel. It's a new video. It's Game Week 2 predictions. What a game week it was last week. We'll go over that in this video. And the new games coming up. All teams back in action from the Irish League. Let's get into the first game. In the first game, we've got Glentoran versus Larne at the Oval Friday night. Oh, this is going to be a huge game. Glen's just about won in the last minute against Glenavon at Mourneview Park on Saturday. Larne bottled it against Dungannon, 4-1 up in the 84th minute. They drew 4 each. Don't know how that happened, to be honest. They took off some of their best players whenever they just thought it didn't matter. Few of Dungannon's goals were good. Bonus's goal was unreal. Dungannon's second goal was unbelievable. Third goal, I don't know what Ferguson's doing, but the fourth goal last minute, the limbs at Inver Park looked unreal. But into this game, I think this will be a tight game. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for a 1 each draw, and I think the goals will come from Junior. I think he'll bag his first of the season. And for Larne, I'm going to go for Andy Ryan's going to score. I don't think Bonus will score. I think this will be a really good game. This could be two teams going for the league, to be honest. I can't believe the Glens won at like the 99th minute on Saturday, which is... They packed out Moorview Park as well, to be fair. But 1-1 will be my final prediction. I also wanted to give my opinion on Nifl's post that they put out the other day about games being put forward. Larne have got 4 games put to a Friday night, which I just think is unbelievable, to be honest. They've got Climble, Carrick twice, and Cruise. I get why they're doing it, because they don't get as much as a crowd on a Saturday as they do as a Friday night, but I think basically any team could say that, because I always think going to a Climble game on a Friday night's a better atmosphere than a Saturday at 3 o'clock. But also, some of them teams that they're playing on a Friday night is part-time teams who are working on the Friday. Obviously, they're going to have the rest of a professional team. They're not doing anything during the day, so they'll be well prepared for the game on the Friday night. On Monday night as well, the commentator made it very clear that Dungannon were a part-time team, saying about, they were working the 4:30, meeting at 4:30 in Dungannon. I just don't think it's fair, to be honest, that basically last year Larne played every game on a Friday night. I don't think it's fair. I think any team can make the case that a better atmosphere on a Friday night, but I want to know what you think about these games being moved to a Friday night. Let me know in the comments. But anyway, let's get into the next game. Sticking with the Friday night games, we've got Loughgall versus Coleraine up in Loughgall. Both of these teams won their first game, which I didn't think was going to happen. I did not think Loughgall would beat Newry, but they ended up destroying Newry 3-0 when Newry were at home. Coleraine went 1-0 down. Conor McKendry, what a player. He was so good. That whole game in general, 2 assists. He was running down that right wing and nobody could tackle him or anything. It was class to watch. Shefflin bagging 2. But I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Coleraine. I think they'll keep their form up. I think goals will come from Shefflin. And I'm going to go for a goal for McKendry. McDaid looked alright on Friday night. I didn't think he did much, to be honest. He didn't get much service either. Coates bagging for Ballymena. That's what you love to see. I still miss Colin Coates at Climble, but I think this game will be a 2-0 win to Coleraine. Next game, and it's Ballymena versus Crusaders at the Ballymena Showgrounds. Cruise back in action after not playing last week because they were in Europe. Very unlucky to go out, by the way. I think this will be an easy one for the Cruise, to be honest. Ballymena struggled on Friday night overall. They got their goal from a set piece, which... yeah, it was a good header, but they didn't really do much throughout the game. McMurray didn't get much service, to be honest, and he didn't do anything. The defence just does not look organised at all. I like Sean O'Neill in that. I think he's a very experienced keeper. He done well on Friday night, to be honest, but Coleraine were just miles better than Cruise. I think this will be an easy one for the Cruise. I'm going to go for 3-0 win, the Crusaders. A goal from Paul Heatley. Lackey, and I'll go for a screamer from Billy Joe Burns. I think that will come out of the locker. But you should never underestimate Ballymena at the Ballymena Showgrounds. But anyway, let's get into the Saturday games. Get into the next game, and it's Carrick versus Newry at Taylor's Avenue, 3 o'clock kickoff on the Saturday. I think this is going to be a nice win for Carrick. First game back. after not playing last week either. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win. I think goals will come from Cushley and a goal in his debut for Carrick in the Irish League. Danny Purkis, I think it's a great sign. I think he'll bag for Carrick this week. Newry, not good enough at home last week, and now their first away game, but I'm going to back Carrick in this game. 2 games left of the Irish League game week, and it's going to be Linfield versus Dungannon at Stanmore Park. Dungannon will be on high confidence after that game on Monday. They didn't really look in the game at all, to be honest. Larne, most of their goals were from Larne's mistakes, but fair enough. They got their result, they got their point. Rodney McAree proved a point that their team just won't give in. Ethan Devine went off and they looked 10 times better, but I think Ethan Devine will grow into this team. I think he will get a good amount of goals for Dungannon. But anyway, end of this game, I think Blues back in action. I think it's going to be a 1-0 win. Or no, I'll go 2-0 win. I'll go 2-0 win for the Blues. I think goals will come from, I like Miller. I think he'll score. And if Cooper's playing, he'll score too. Rodney McAree, I think he'll make it tough at Steinmore Park, but I think the Blues will just win by 2. Last game of the game week, it's Glenmore versus Glenavon at Solitude, 3 o'clock kickoff. The Reds obviously making a few signings on Friday night, including Sean Stewart, the left back on loan from Norwich, and a transfer which I just don't get in Connor Pepper from the Blues. But anyway, Glenavon just about got beat by the Glens in the last minute on Saturday at Mourneview, but they're coming to Solitude. They're a bit of a bogey team from Clinwell. They don't usually win, but they usually sneak a draw out of somewhere. But I'm gonna go for a 1-0 win to the Reds. I think the goal will come from Ben Wilson. I think it's gonna be a really tough game. I've been playing preseason games, but not too many good teams, to be honest. 3-5-2 Majunton's playing. I just want to see if it works, to be honest, with no Ronan Hale as well, which I need to talk about. No Ronan Hale for the whole season, basically, because he tore his ACL. It's going to be interesting to see where these goals come from the Reds, but can't see us doing much. I'm still debating with myself whether we're even going to beat Glenavon because they're just such a solid side. But I'll go for a 1-0 win. Hopefully the Reds win. But anyway, this is the end of the video. Cheers for watching. If you're new, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.